Hey guys, what is up? ImCameo, and today I'm bringing you guys a list of the top 5 games I think you should pick up if you're new to PC gaming or you just don't really have any PC games to play besides 1 or 2. I think these games are really great. This is almost like a starter pack for PC gaming if you don't really have a whole lot of games, like I said, or if you're brand new to PC gaming in general. Now, while I know every single one of these games is not going to be for everyone, I feel like everyone should at least try them because they're fairly inexpensive, but I also feel like they really represent what PC gaming is, and they're very popular titles as well. So just give them a try. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. So let's get right into this. So number 5 on this list is the Stanley Parable. Now the Stanley Parable kind of introduces you to what indie games are like on PC. Not necessarily what they're like, but more of kind of just introducing you to indie games in general. Now it's not, a AAA title, but it's still really, really fun. So essentially you are playing as Stanley, and he's been in an office building doing the exact same things, following commands his whole life, and then once something happens where he doesn't always have to follow commands and essentially puts you in charge of what happens. I know it's very broad, but I can't really talk about a whole lot because of spoilers and whatnot. It's a really, really fun game though. It's usually really cheap on Steam sales as well, so I do recommend you pick that one up. Now the next game on this list is also on console, but that is Rocket League. Now if you haven't played Rocket League, it's essentially soccer, but with cars and a really, really big ball. So I think it's really fun. I originally played it on PS4, but I really enjoyed it on PC. Now the gameplay is very, very similar to console. You can also use your console controller on Rocket League on PC by just plugging it in through USB. It works, just like that. Overall, it's a really, really fun game, and I feel like, especially if you don't have it on console, this is a must-have for PC. Now, number 3 on this list is Civilization 5. Now, if you've never played an RTS game before, Civ is definitely the way you want to go. I first got into Civ by listening to the PKA podcast, listening to Kyle talk about playing Civ. It's insanely fun. I've put so much time into Civ, and you can buy the whole complete edition of it for usually about $12.50, either through like Kinguin or G2A or Amazon or on Steam sales. So never pay the $50 for the complete edition, but you can always get it on sale for about $12, $15. But if you do end up getting it, please get the complete edition because it has a ton of additional content and you can spend so much time playing Civ. Even if you don't think it's for you, just pick it up and try it. It's fairly inexpensive and it's so much fun. I didn't think I'd like it, but it's so much fun, especially if you're playing with friends. You spend so much time and spend so many hours playing this game. It's crazy. It just flies. So number 2 on this list is CSGO, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Now, especially with the gambling news going around a lot, with people making gambling websites for CSGO skins, a lot of bad light's been shined on CSGO, and it's not really even their fault. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the gameplay. I love Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I've been a huge fan of it for years, and I love not only the whole skin case aspect of it. I spent so much money on cases and stuff, but also the gameplay. The competitive game mode is so perfect. I mean, like if you play competitive Call of Duty, for example, that's where I came from. Originally competitive Halo, then competitive Call of Duty, and then I played Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is such a perfect competitive game set, and if you watch competitive Counter-Strike, it's so entertaining. I love Counter-Strike competitively, and I love casual matches too, and deathmatch, and I just love Counter-Strike. Now, it does get boring if you don't have a team trying to play solo the whole time, because in the lower ranks of competitive, teammates aren't the greatest, but even then, playing solo is still incredibly fun. So even if you're not really into shooters, I'd say give it a try. You can buy it on Steam for about $15. Go into deathmatch or casual, try it out. If you really don't like it, you can refund it, but I think it's a really, really, really fun game. So I would say just give it a try, guys. Now, number 1 on the must-have PC titles list is actually going to be free, so if you don't try it, I don't know what you're doing. It's going to be League of Legends. Now, I'm not a huge League of Legends fan. I play it very, very occasionally, but I still recognize the success it has and the popularity it has. Right now, it's the number 1 played game in the world, and MOBAs have become very, very popular, especially since they're free and have microtransactions in the game that you don't have to use at all. They're just cosmetic. So now, with it being the most popular game in the world, I feel like it definitely deserves this number 1 spot because its popularity. It's such a fun game to play. Now, while I necessarily don't enjoy MOBAs as much as first-person shooters, I still see that it's a very, very, very fun game for a ton of people. So that's why I had to put it at the top of this list. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Cameo, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.